Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I sincerely thank you for all your hard work over many long hours to reach a successful outcome here at COP23 in Bonn. If I can make a quick statement, short statement, Your Excellencies, please permit me, Excellencies, distinguished delegates, we should all be very pleased that COP23 has been a success. We have done the job. Thank you. We have done the job we were given to do, which was to advance the implementation guideline of the Paris Agreement and prepare for more ambitious action through the Talanoa Dialogue of 2018. There has been positive momentum in a number of areas, and Fiji is especially gratified by how much the global community has embraced our concept of a grand coalition for greater ambition linking national governments with states and cities, civil society, the private sector, and ordinary men and women around the world. We all leave Bonn having notched up some notable achievements, including our ocean pathway, the historic agreement on agriculture, an action plan on gender, and a decision that benefits local communities and indigenous population. We have also secured more funding for climate adaptation, and I'm pleased to note that we have taken the important next step to ensure that the Adaptation Fund shall serve the Paris Agreement. We have also launched a global partnership to provide millions of climate vulnerable people the world over with affordable access to insurance. Friends, COP23 has brought together power in many different forms. Power at all levels of government, power in corporate boardrooms, power in international institutions and civil society, power in the hands of educators, investors and creative artists, the organizational power of our youth, and the power we derive as decision makers from our people to fully implement the Paris Agreement. We need all this power to solve the greatest challenge of our age. Right from the start, Fiji has endeavored to use the power of the COP presidency that you invested in us to put people first. We wanted to make a connection between these complex negotiations and the real everyday concerns and aspirations of people the world over. That is why we brought so many of our own people with us to Bonn, who are not experts on climate change negotiations, but live with climate change every day of their lives. And some of them are in blue uniform coming down the aisles. We also brought our Fijian Bula spirit to COP, and it's wonderful how our people have responded. I especially want to warmly thank our hosts, the German government and the UNFCCC, as well as the people of Bonn. And of course, all of you, the parties. I draw my power from you and thank you sincerely for the opportunity to serve. I also want to thank Morocco for leaving me with the process in good order, and I pledge to do everything in my power to do the same for our Polish friends next year. And last, but by no means least, I thank all the members of the Fijian team, and especially our chief negotiator, our climate champion, and our climate ambassador, who have been by my side. Friends, we had a competition back home in Fiji to select a young person to represent our people, and the winner was a boy by the name of Timothy Naulusala. I'm sure you'll all agree that he spoke beautifully. I'm told that the Bonn zone went quiet and people gathered around the screens, and he made such an impact that President Macron has invited him to Paris. Another young Fijian, Salvi Sakshi, also struck a chord with visitors to the Bonn zone. Timothy and Salvi reminded us of the human cost of climate change and our ultimate responsibility, the interest and welfare of our children. Every culture and faith has this as a first principle, and it must be ours as well. As I've said all along, the whole world is in the same canoe, and we put a Fijian drew outside this hall to remind everyone of the fact. At this COP, we have put our canoe on an excellent course. So let's all live born, rededicating ourselves to completing this journey altogether. I asked you all to conclude the proceedings on time. I didn't mean Fiji time, but I guess that's all part of the Mbula spirit. I thank you all once again and wish you a safe journey home. And I also want to thank the interpreters who have worked longer than their shift. Thank you very much for staying up with us. And I want to thank you all for staying up all night to participate in our sessions. As they say, it's not over until we farewell you with our farewell song, the Isale.
Isale, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, is a Fijian expression of many, many meanings. It expresses happiness, joy, and sorrow. Happy friends, hope, and love. Many songs have been sung, but to us Fijians, none surpasses Isale, which promises the hope that one day we will meet again. And we wish you all good speed, safe journey back to your various countries. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, we bid you farewell as we say, au revoir, adios, auf Wiedersehen, masalama, sajan, sayonara, tofa, aloha, and nisamali, and may God bless you